All right, we're going. A couple things we want to have from a design standpoint is the drop-off right there in the handicap is legally as close as I can get, because you get all these weddings and grandpa and grandma are afraid to come. So we say you bring grandpa and grandma out in the car and you show them the space and the flat elevation, say, now tell me why you can't come. Plus there's 2 RV spots on the back side. It's set up for 8 RV stations with the newer technology for EV chargers, and there's room for 16 and when that whole category grows. That was the last thing we did, and it was like we had money to do it. It was the best decision we made to get a blacktop park. This little piece here was one of these little stories that we were standing on a Friday with our contractors. We're running out of money and running out of time. If you've ever done this, and so we were going to do just typical concrete. That was a Friday decision. Well, we went to a little event on Sunday and we saw that this was used again. It was really cool, so we scrambled on Monday and called them back and said, let's go back to the original plan, and they poured on Tuesday. And then they spread it all out, and they had to spray it with some fancy chemicals or whatever. And then they had these blue, what the color of your shirt, they had these blue mats, different shapes, and they started over there, and it's like a jigsaw puzzle. They kept laying them out and stepping on them and letting them sit just long enough to get this footprint design. And they had more chemicals to preserve it all, and then they put in the cuts. So it was a lot of handwork, but people love it. This is a meeting space. All of our decorations we do free of charge. And the beautiful thing about using our decorations is if you use them, you're not going out paying for them. We get in here, and at 11 o'clock they got to leave with you if they're yours. You get to leave them here. So a lot of times they'll use ours and put a little of their own personal flair on there, colors, that kind of stuff. This place is complete chaos. I throw a hat in here to see what happens to the hat before I come in here, because it is crazy fun. The tables you see there, they're from a bur oak tree that fell about 79 years ago, and we cut paint out of it.
That's awesome.
Would you stand on the pedestal for me, please, Jeff?
Yes.
Now, if you're a bride, I make sure the bride stands there, and then the groom gets the last look.
Say yes to the venue.
Say yes to the venue. See, I'm going to use keys.
I love that.
Yes to the venue.
In the kitchen here, what they like about this is I got double doors and no steps. They can slide right in and do what they want to do. And then late at night, we can do this. And we shut the door so everything's going on behind the scenes. And if you want to do late night pizza, we can do this guy here.
Yeah, that's great.
It was non-negotiable. It's like, you want to build a barn, you're going to put in your fire suppressions. Yeah.
Honestly, it blends in really well though.
So we built a portable bar. It fits through any door in the place. It just wheels around. And it also serves as a podium for corporate events. This was an addition we did because we wanted to, when you get beyond 200 people, we suggest you rent this. As we grow, my vote is to create another patio called the Sunset Patio, because the sun sets over here. But I got to sell it to my bride. We're kind of, you go talk to her. Tell her you want the Sunset Patio.
Think about the portrait. Where is she? What's her name?
Set up so that when we get more and more people in here and they give up more carbon, it reads that and changes the metrics on heating and cooling. There's sensors that tell you, I got 200 people in here versus 100 people, and now we're partying and things are going nuts, and I got to make adjustments. So it kind of does that on the fly. Black things up there, those are called zoo fans. So versus a big paddle fan that goes like this and brings air down, you can feel the air. We don't want you to feel the air. It brings the column of air down, hits the floor, and dissipates. So those are called zoo fans. So we got to get people from jumping on it, standing on it, being silly.
Put it on your tab.
I own Wed Plan Madison. Some people may have known it in previous years as Wedding Planner and Guide.